old people. I can't be too long because I don't think my throat wants to talk too much. So I have this thing I forgot to take a picture of, whatever, but I was thinking of just offering something about intuition and channeling. See what the cards had to say. Actually, my first intent was to do a little automatic writing. Automatic writing I found out years ago in high school. And a little bit I was intrigued and I thought my friend was kind of strange. But I did try it too. I did it with pencil. I just didn't stick with it. But my friend Robin, I wish I remembered her last name. She was from Rutland and she was a very sweet girl. I wish she's very happy wherever she is. I wonder if she still lives in Rutland. Maybe she moved, but she was too sweet. Very sweet person. Okay, so that's all I'll say about that. Maybe she'll see this one day. So, what I wanted to ask, so I got these two cards, but mostly it was the King of Air first. And then as a thought that I couldn't put down, Messenger of Earth. And so Kings in the Tarot, they're about a mature person, a seasoned person, been through all kinds of experiences. And so from that vantage point, they are considered in the cards a fully developed person. Of course, we think of kings as authority. Kings of Air is got like a bird, birds, all-seeing eye, messengers as well. It is said in some lore, the eyes of God, right? They've got wings to fly the airs, to be king of the airs. So, a man of authority. And in this tarot, the King of Air is intellectual authority, reason over instinct, intellect over passion, successful negotiation, rules and laws. Truth is everything. I think before I act. I work with the universal laws with clear intention. Do I see how the foundation of the past affects the present and the future? Future proves past. We're headed to our future. But we are the past. We're meeting our future selves. And then the messenger, and this is this young woman, but she knows she's connected to the earth. She's connected to all the elements. She's got a staff with her. Her presence commands respect. She has a way of speaking, and usually it can be represented by a woman, young woman, or a man, but they're charming, they're engaging, and they have a way with communication to deliver difficult news or potentially unpopular news in a way it helps people hear, so they can hear the potential of the delivery, and hopefully they won't be open to the truth because they deliver messages of truth, insights, clairvoyance, wisdom. They're beguiling, engaging. And so you have an engaging you, and you have the wise you. So I'm going to ask a question that was similar to what was asked on a program, which is, when will this war of good and evil be over, and what sign will we see that it is so? Now, I was going to shield all my chakras and do the room. I will light some incense. I didn't do that because I'm a little bit not under the weather, but my throat is kind of getting out on me a little bit. So that's why I didn't want it to be too long. But I was curious as to if I would come up with something similar, but on my own. And I imagine that, Archangel Michael just gonna light this incense. It's probably something. Love. Also, it belongs to the kitties out. But yeah, I gotta like gargle. There's not so much I feel bad in my body. I'm gonna put some Vicks here. I'm gonna gargle. I'm gonna keep having this like really good nurturing things for my throat. But anyway, when you have a kind of a laryngitis, it doesn't want you to speak up. It kind of wants you to rest. So what would be in our highest and best to know? When will we see this war of good and evil be over? So give me a moment. Um, I'm still ready. So, okay, this is what I got because I was thinking you might lose interest. So when will this war of good and evil be over? And this is what was coming through. When they talk like that, it's like the guide, it's like the collective, Yeshua, Lord Saint Germain, the archangels, it's whoever, like my good high network is. And so collectively, a voice comes in and it says, we see this as an event to wake up, shake up this world, and not all is as it seems. There is good and bad in all, yet this energy got out of hand, so to speak. The consciousness of all earth, earth, you you many call it collective, had enough. It was prophesied and preordained this time, and nothing could stop it. Even though the bad, though they though they bad thought they had it, eventually they would be stopped, for all that is will not be taken over. So it's not over, it's just a new phase of true enlightenment where virtuous and good rules the day, and something many have a choice to awaken. Though remember, all is a choice. So it's not over, it's an evolution. Um, there will be, there will always be darkness to light, just not out of control on your planet. Is this enough? And be at peace. Is this enough? And be at peace. And then will we see a sign? Like, will we know? How will we just know we got it in the bag? Is there something that's gonna come to us that we will know we got it in the bag, that we won, or this ongoing thing? Maybe it was sort of answered in that question, but we know. How will we know that the goodness is really won? So other things are coming through at the same time. Oops. Is that sign power? Okay, so this is what I got for the second question. And what sign will we see that it will be so? We see all as a predictive plan to educate those on earth called humans. We see that each soul will have their awakening as they are ready. Some will not, but that is okay too. We see this as a sign. Each soul that yearns for a sign will have it and know it in their hearts. Each soul is different, unique. The collective, and collectively, there may be a week or a few days you see and hear an overall shift in your media, your education systems. No, the sign or signs must reveal themselves. This is law and part of the plan. So, someone I listened to a couple days ago, yesterday maybe, he just say, look for May 1st, or look for, end of the month, May 1st. I think he even said May 1st. Tarot by Janine, I think they're feeling something in a couple of weeks. The truth is, while the war, so to speak, the real junk evil being cleaned up is being addressed, um, there are some things we don't know because they have been so secret. Military operations, portals, timelines, machines being used, many councils and other races talking about this. And truly, in Earth's development, it's just a timing for overall people in their hearts to want something different. Oh my gosh, my eye is so red in the corner. I'm gonna try to go splash some cold water. I stop trying to touch it. I feel like I want to just put tape over my eye and keep it. Yeah. So I just feel like the intuitive in us will know. It's like, remember the saying, seeing is believing? But then, like in the 70s or 80s or 90s, they started to switch that, like somehow it leaked through. Believing is seeing, which also was a precursor to having more law of attraction, manifestation being the vibe, calling the good in. So I still say maintain being the vibe, being the change you want in the world. And yeah, when you catch yourself, like me, I was saying earlier on Facebook, or someone that flashing their lights, which is a little more educated, flashing their lights to have you move, but they're on your bumper. And there really isn't anywhere for you to go. Like speed up to try to move over so that the other car now has to slow down. But this mother in back of me, they want to go that fast. Let them put on their blinker and go do, 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 whatever. But here's the thing. Again, I'm going to say, people, if you're in motherfucking, taking your road test, you don't be like riding someone's bumper. Hi, teacher education. I know I'm going to pass this test because I'm going to get that person to move. I'm going to just ride their butt. See, that's why I got them to move. See, no, get a motherfucking flunk. They're going to flunk you. So let these people on the road, I don't care if you're a young person, old person, I don't care what the hell you are. I don't care if you're a reptilian. I don't care if you're an ostrich. I don't care if you're a giraffe. I don't care if you're two-headed, one-headed, one-eyed, whatever. You do not ride people's butt. Because anytime this little face might go, stop it. And you can smash me. And that's who your mother ass. Now, do I want to choose that timeline? No, zero. But think about it. Pass this on to your friends. They're being a dumbass. And I just say, in my judgment, when I get like real ornery and real like not in a good space of spirituality, I'd be like, oh, you had a motherfucking vaccine, didn't you? Went to your brain. Hello. No. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. I'm just saying, people, with the road, you have a courtesy in your heart. Some people aren't going to drive 85 miles an hour like you are. And you want to go that fast? You're going to figure that out and wait your moment, and then you get ahead. But you be riding people's ass bumper to bumper is not a good idea. And I don't know what you're teaching your kids, but if you be teaching them that, well, blessings, because you're playing in the wrong way. You're playing in a way that's physically, spiritually, physically, emotionally dangerous. Sometimes you're going to be rough up on the bump of someone and you're not going to like it. So behave yourself. Behave yourself. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I don't really feel like pulling the other cards. I feel like I did the channeling. I was just curious about. It comes down for me also the same thing. Like we are not supposed to know every motherfucking thing from every other person out there. We can help each other channel. We can help each other be into it. We can pull cards for each other as a mirror and as a way for you to springboard into your good, just like me. Like I can do more channeling about my good and my art and my stuff I want to have in the world, and crystals and readings and energy healing and rapid pendants and just making art and making journals and blah blah, living a creative life and like that. And I know that sounds utopian. I'm just like a romancer person, utopian. I just want to pet kittens all day. I don't. I want to be. I want to be walking barefoot more. I want to care about the ocean. I want to hug trees. I want to see the sky, and I look in the sky every day and looking for spaceships. I'm looking for my sign of seeing my people. I'm looking for life to be fully enjoyed and fully felt and ageless and happy and thriving. And now we're putting a human body and putting a human experience, and there's all kinds of many of us thinking all the things we do, and we can't really know. We can't really always know about the person aside of us and back of us. We can perceive, and it could be wrong. We could perceive, and it could be right. But the fact is, all of our intuition is going to kick in. We're going to remember. Amnesia's lifting. I want to remember more my ancient times. I want to remember them for me, and so I can bring them to the table for you and help you remember. And I'm going to be doing, I think, a little more channeling and just reading. And again, I know I've been saying this for weeks. I'm going to send the energy out. And I haven't really made my schedule. But I make my schedule. And I'll be sticking to it. Just for tonight, I'm going to suck on my tea. I'm going to have this other stuff that's good for your throat. I think I'm going to go make this other thing. It's with onion. And put honey over it. And let it simmer. I don't think I have to add water. I might add a little water. Let it simmer for 30 minutes. And then you sip on the juice of the onion and whatever. Yeah. So I'm going to also have some more supplements. Yeah. So thank you for coming on with me a little bit. And I wish this was a little bit soothing for you. It's what my angels have been saying anyway. This is why I always say I pray for people to have their own epiphany and just, wake up in a way that they get it. They get that there's more to just the Holy Bible. It's got to be more. It's got to be more because stuff is missing from the Bible. It's got to be more because a lot of things don't make sense the way they are. It's got to come together because the linear version of timelines doesn't make sense. It's got to make sense because there are too many people who step back into society who've been satanic ritual abuse, who've traveled to other places through portals and have done all kinds of things. It's got to be real because we've got Tesla. It's got to be real because we had the Christ energy. It's got to be real because even you, I bet, have had some moments that you go, oh, deja vu? Oh, well, that's a coincidence. Oh, I think I did this before. Oh, I had this dream. It was so real. Oh, I thought that about that person. They were there. We all have something to contribute. So stay bright. My little coyote heart loves you. You are powered by the stars that activate the power within. Okay, see you soon when I can talk a little bit more till cleared up and better. So I can yak away.